So here she is, United States Olympic medalist, former UFC women's bantamweight champion, and Hall of Famer Ronda Rousey. You can't tell the history of women in mixed martial arts without starting with Ronda.
It has to start with Ronda Rousey because her first UFC fight against Liz Carmouche back in Anaheim was truly, truly amazing. They went out there, they put on a great show. Ronda ended it in the most patented way. It had to end with an armbar. Ronda got it at the end of the first round. The crowd went crazy, and you understood at that moment if Ronda was a star prior, she was going to the moon after that night in Anaheim, and that's exactly what she did.
She really has had a profound impact on American culture. Halloween rolls around every year. Ronda Rouseys are everywhere. You can't effectively put into words her contribution to mixed martial arts, and of course tonight she will try to add to her legacy. So here's the longtime Jackson Wink MMA staple, former UFC women's bantamweight champion Holly Holm. DC, she's got the highlight of all highlights. She'll be looking to produce another one here tonight.
That night she knocked out Ronda Rousey was absolutely insane because Ronda Rousey was still riding super hot. Nobody thought she had a chance. Set up that beautiful head kick just because, as always, Holly Holm will follow a game plan to a T. One of the smartest fighters in the entire UFC. Uses her brain, her skill, and her footwork in order to set traps for opponents, and then she strikes and strikes according to the fight. Holly Holm is a phenomenal fighter. And when her back has been up against the proverbial wall, she comes out and dominates someone like Megan Anderson, as she did back at UFC 225. Holly Holm chasing further greatness here tonight.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC women's bantamweight champion of the world and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Ronda Rousey. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC women's bantamweight champion of the world, Holly the Preacher's Daughter Holm.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon.
Well, you can hear from her fans as Ronda Rousey makes her return here tonight. 9 career wins by submission. 8 of her 12 pro wins have ended in round 1 via submission during the armbar. We'll see how Rousey approaches this one early. Oh, nice jab up top by Rousey.
And there's that piston-like jab yet again.
All right, so with immediacy, the jiu-jitsu fighter closes the distance and gets her to the clinch. This is exactly where the kickboxer did not want to be early in this fight.
No, she wanted space, she wanted distance, she wanted it to be clean. This clinch position is anything but clean. And right now, she is exactly where she needs to be.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
All right, full guard now, DC. She's on the bottom. What is she trying to do?
Well, she's got to throw up submissions to try to put her opponent on awareness. And these submissions will be used to reverse the position. Even if it gets defended, it will create space for her to try to get back to her feet or maybe to steal a sweep and trick her opponent.
Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Still going for the submission here. She might have it. And maybe is going to do it. Oh, she got out.
What a beautiful display of submission defense by this young lady. Gotta be careful here.
All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice job by her there, and the crowd is just lapping it up.
Yeah, they're loving her willingness to fight to get back to her feet. She never accepted being on the bottom, so even when it was difficult, she got it done, and now she looks to impose herself on her opponent.
And now the jab gets through. Just misses there with the left. Under a minute to go.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
Oh, nice punch there by Holm. Push kick there to the body.
Oh, nice. She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
She gains separation, breaks that clinch position.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Breathe. You're getting sloppy with those takedowns. And you're piling in there with the takedown. You gotta set those...
All right, let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC, and what a display of striking for her.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job of finding her spot, putting herself in position where she was the one landing and really dictating the pace of the fight. She did a great job of mixing up everything to get in control.
Ready. Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, here we go with our next round. Two of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool going into the next round that this is my fight. I am not going to allow it to step in right there. Beautiful head kick landed by her.
Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
3 minutes and change to go in round two. Oh, huge shot fire there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, when you don't see this type of power in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effective.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Goes upstairs for an elbow. Holly Holm's back into full go. Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Holly Holm.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up. Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Obvious redness now on the left side of her body, courtesy of those body kicks. Straight right is there. Oh, good series of punches by her there.
She's in her zone. She's floating right now. Oh, it's getting deep.
Well, looked pretty tight, but she gives up on the submission now.
She had it tight. She had it very tight, but she could feel it slipping. So she recognized maybe I should stay in the dominant position opposed to ending up in a bad position. And now she has her back.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
That was a beautiful round. That was a real beautiful round. You were so close to that submission, okay? I don't want you to lose faith in that submission. I want you to go back and do the same thing and go on.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We're going to get you some replays here. Her submission offense is outstanding, just unable to get it tight enough there.
She's such a great grappler. She manipulates you so well on the ground that you see why people try to avoid grappling with her at all costs. But she got the fight where she wanted to. She almost got the submission that would have ended the fight.
All right, so the previous two rounds, pretty entertaining, DC. We'll see who has the upper hand here as this next round gets on.
Very evenly matched fight, and we knew exactly this when they were matched up. We were excited about the fight. We kind of expected this to be very even between these two talented fighters.
Very nice leg kick there by Holly Holm. Oh, a nasty cut on her nose. She is fauceting blood now. Holm gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Oh, nicely done by her there. She's got the single collar in the clinch. Beautiful. Nice side kick. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar tie. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. Gets the single leg takedown.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, man, you could see her head bounce on the canvas. Heavy shot lands. Oh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke on one tight.
Pressure on this choke down.
And just misses with that big right hand.
Controlling the fight behind that jab. She's got the single collar tie.
Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the percentage is getting high now in terms of the body strikes landed. Didn't see a lot of that earlier on, making up for lost time here. Final seconds here. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. All right, things are getting interesting, folks. She is back to the stool, appears to be breathing okay, but a huge cut on the bridge of her nose.
Yeah, when you get cut there, it's hard to breathe. Your mouth starts to go open a little bit, but the blood becomes an issue. She was not locked in defensively, and that punch right there opened up the cut on the bridge of her nose.
Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Right over the top. Her opponent in a world of trouble now.
Her opponent in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to. She's getting up. Yep.
Oh, big knee to the body. Goodness, back and forth we go. Massive shots being landed on both sides.
Boom! Big jab.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fives tonight if need be. Holm gets tattooed with that hook. Beautifully timed and placed. Well, she talked about putting her punches together, and she's certainly doing that. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line. There it is again. Look at it. Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Oh, and she's back up again. Nice job to post the hand and get back to her feet. She's starting to put together, man.
Oh, watch the arm here.
Ooh, she's got that in tight. And unbelievable result here tonight. She scrambled well in this fight, and she had to exercise some patience there a little bit, but once she found an opening, the tap came shortly thereafter. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, Ronda Rousey!
All right, so another seminal moment in a career full of them for Ronda Rousey here tonight. She continues the celebration there with her corner, and why not enjoy it? Certainly returning to dominant form here tonight. And I think you can say now she's only getting better at this stage of her career. That is a scary proposition for the rest of this bantamweight division.